Yeah, a few things kind of came up. Yeah, I was supposed to be live yesterday. It just did not go the way it was supposed to, and yeah, just been trying to get everything back on track. Tried to get a few projects up and running. Those did not go as planned, and there's multiple people we could be referring to. Are we talking about the one of my all-time favorites, the show off Dolph Ziggler, or are we talking about the tribal chief, or are we talking about the beast incarnate? All three were just fantastic for last night. That was needed for Madison Square Garden. uh, I was flabbergasted that they let Maxine win the Intercontinental title. I was like, okay, yeah, I'm down for it because as we had discussed, I the only thing I have a problem with though, I'll be honest, is the fact that you threw. Well, yeah, that was kind of a gimme because you kind of needed that. I'm surprised they didn't throw Cena in there though, just because of that. Um, Although that could happen because there might be like a hinting that Jimmy might get taken out, leaving an opening for Cena to compete. Who knows? But I doubt that because it seemed like he might be defending an Intercontinental title. Um, what was I going on? The only problem I've had with the tournament. Oh yeah, that's it. Big things happen in Madison Square Garden. Is that you booked yourself into a corner when you said, "Oh, names from the past may come back, or it might be people who don't even work here." Great that it was that you used. Obviously, you had to use Zack Ryder due to the fact that he had connection to Cena, and Dolph Ziggler connection to Cena due to the Authority angle. Zack Ryder due to his huge push in 2011. The only problem with it was is neither one of them advanced when it would have been fine for Ziggler to advance, even if it was just to the next round, but ultimately was defeated by the eventual winner. I think it might be Sheamus too, unless they plan, unless the rumor I've heard is true that Gunter is going to do it. Otherwise, then those are like the only two I have my money on at this point. Who's who's going to be highlighted? Well, what are the odds one of them is going to be act? Neither one of you are going to be. I didn't think so. Okay, fine. Well, you could potentially get yourself out of it. I don't want to make Cena a transitional champion, but that may be where they go with it. If I finish Jacob, I would assume I would reach very much across the board, very high. Right now I'm only right there, but when I get Trish Pro, that's going to be something. Sami Zayn's going to be a pro, which is going to knock uh, pretty much LA Knight backwards, I would say. It's a prize, Sami Zayn, so obviously they'll knock him backwards. Other than that, I don't know. Female wise, I think I'm doing well. All right, let's just nice. First, let's get it off of that. As far as that goes, absolutely not. Well, that'll be a pro now. It's like, how much of this is going to go into this? Like, how much of this is going to go into Jacob? That's what was needed to be answered. All right. Yep, I got it. I seen it at roughly before it was posted in the Discord. I was getting set to post it, and then I seen it was already posted. I was like, oh, never mind. All right, let's see what we can make happen with some showdown. I mean, sure, if you're just using the other, if you're not, I think I'm holding out till tomorrow for the Tatum and see what happens with that. Don't like it, but I will deal. I think now I've sort of gotten an idea. Okay, they're all the same alignment, so that's okay. With how it operates in getting rid of cards is not. Oh, seeing as you mentioned campaign, I'm probably gonna be doing something with that later tonight. Um, for those who are interested in it, I did finish my first recording. It has been uploaded. It's not much due to, oh wow, actually this is going to be very bad. We need a re-roll here, different alignments. Okay, that's better. So it's not much because it's just giving people who haven't seen Supercard an idea of what to expect. over there, but that's kind of what we're going to be rolling with. I'll be doing the campaign stuff today. We'll see what happens. Nothing really else to really work with. I think the more cards to have in this mode, the better. So yeah, you guys can check out the videos when, obviously, when I'm all done here. Okay, wait, we're pulling you, so I can put you. That might be the only strategy to really work out with. Let me guess. Alignments all have to be the same. Well, it's a 10%, so. Oh, you know I got it. I barely got it, actually, because I finished my last Survivor. I didn't go very far, and I'm like, okay, I don't have. I'm sitting there thinking to myself, okay, I don't have to go far in the Survivor. I just have to play it to get my 1,000 points, and that's in my head. That's all I'm thinking is like, just get the 1,000 points. That's all you need right now. Figure I'll just go until. All right, I'm not liking this. So I didn't end up, like I said, I didn't get very far. I still managed to win. I got 13th place in my league, but still. I have 2 up arrows. I guess I can roll with that. As far as if how it'll go going forward, if they're going to, they would have been better off just making it 1 card per week. So that way you're getting a pro every week and just making it where they're just going to be strong. I can get rid of you. That'll at least give me 1 of everything, and then I can roll from there. Obviously, if I get a stronger version of something. I can't blame you there. The only thing I'm looking at is if they're pros at this point, but that's obviously debatable at certain spots. Of course, you're not going to be worth anything. That. Okay. So we got Lyra. That was actually really good. Couple cheats we can work with. Yeah, that'll. It's actually really good now. So in the event, I got to shuffle out 4 cards at a time at least. Okay, 25 and then a 10% is good. All right, EOS is speed. Must play your weakest stat. See what I got for that first. Thank you for the follow, Krieg Light Wisp. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Perk, I'll take care of your channel point that you redeemed in just a moment. Oh, that's no good. Okay. Let's get our wheel up. As soon as it's ready. All right. Sauces. What up, Krieg? How are you? Oh, you know what? That would have been nice to actually have the thing up. I was able to, but barely. I mean, barely. I just crossed over 20,000. That doesn't count. So I really wasn't caring if it was that or. Oh, it only goes there for a chance for that. Yeah, you got to stay. You got to stay 100% on that. Okay, number 22. On the door and nowhere in front, but it looks of it. And the back. All right. Ah, yeah, coming back into it like that is kind of rough. I just tried to always make. I was actually slightly breaking at the same time, staying with it. You guys can see. Not you. There. There we go. Boom has its moments, but sometimes this mode can be fun, but both are. Ooh, that's a rough take in the first round. All right, just have to take that loss. Well, now it doesn't really matter. I probably should have played us an extra cheat down, but that probably could have helped me a while ago. Oh well. You think? Nice Bailey. Ooh. Oh yeah, I was paying attention the moment I seen that they had that update, and I seen exactly what it was for. I'm like, yes, yeah. It's campaign can be challenging if you're not like if your deck's not like prepared or you're not like fully like ready for what the game's throwing at you. Because man, campaign will throw a lot at you. All right. At least I may not have even been that. It might have just been like it might have just been a case of oh, it was glitching out. That was at the start of last season, if I'm remembering correctly. Liv was um feral. Yeah. So I was gonna say, do I have a second? All right, so you still need to be leveled up. Okay. I unfortunately do not, because at the time I wasn't really keeping all of my limited my limited my limited editions because I can talk today. Yeah, so those were like the things I wasn't really always keeping at the time, and now I am if I start to run out of too much room, which is starting to happen more frequently than not. Um, how many how many cards is this taking out? 200. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do it. I don't have a choice. This is becoming a real pain. So superstars at least. Superstars with the exception of Cody and I'm under of course I'm under recent. Of course I'm under recent. I can imagine why. I mean that's when you get a good card like that. All right. Now let's try this again. Okay, Carmelo can't do anything with yet until I've gotten his pro. Macho Man, nope. Said Cody's are. I've started keeping everybody now though, so it's been pretty nice. Said I think Punk's the only one now I'm hanging on to from this tier. What the heck are you in? Worry about that later. You might be able to, depending. Oh, I absolutely do. Save that for now. X is locked in. Punk is locked in somewhere. I know he is for certain. I can get rid of you. I know that, and you, and you. Okay. Wow. That is actually a lot. All I'll say is to those who did pull those, I mean, until we kind of see what it was, I mean, to those who did spend or did do whatever, we'll we'll kind of figure it out as we go, depending on like what everything was. It may not be so bad. Oh yeah, there's definitely something with that. There ain't no doubt. I should have changed my cards up before I did this. All things considered, though, I mean, I do have a few beast mode cards that can help me and supports. Yeah, I got that already. But with all that, it's going to be. I know I want the take. I know I want Taker and I want Cody there, but the others are not really needed. Um, what do I want? Probably Jacob at least. At least one of him. Just something. I just something at all, just so I can differentiate between the two. There. So I know. Lord, I am just having a day. I just wanted to put something on one of the Trish's so I could tell which one was which. Yeah. Um, for the most part now, it's I didn't think I was going to be doing well due to the fact I just did not have the cards for it. And every time I went in, I had somebody literally quit on me first day. So I was just like, after the first match, so I was like, whatever. I'm just not even gonna bother at this point because it's only Ignition Nikki anyway, special edition. I mean, if I get the one, as long as I get one, I'll be fine. I mean, there's still a whole nother 7 days. I'm certain there's probably gonna be a 24/7. Because you're able to pull them. That's the thing. You start move once you start really rolling. It's a done deal. I mean, once you finish off, even if you do get the battle pass, you're gonna if you do purchase it, you're probably gonna get a crap ton of stuff. I got both my cards were Jacob. Wait, I did forget to do one small detail. Basic Tiffy time is doing its thing. At least it was. And then I ran into the buzzsaw named Maxine. That's okay. It is a pain to get the it definitely is a pain. I won't lie. It's not It's no joke when it comes to that. Let's... As long as you're getting those perfect wins when you need them, at least that helps you. This guy's like, no way I'm losing this. Unless my opponent's got some really bad cards. Oh, that's probably not good. Now that I just saw it. A female male. He pros. Hmm. Okay, let's try that. Oh, yeah, that's probably not going to be too much longer for The Undertaker then. Nice. He's only got 20 more matches. I could stick it out for the 20. For what it's worth. It's not like I'm going to dump him anyway. Nice, though. That is a very good amount too. I'm hoping to get my hands on a higher tier of Cody at some point. Like right now, this is kind of all I'm gonna have. So it's gonna be Cody and Punk. Kind of the same scenario I had with Axiom and Frazier at the moment. Because if I can get Cody at the higher tier, I can do way more damage at a faster rate. Speaking of which, just so we could see something. If I get him in that tier, I have to work with it. If I get him in this one. You're joking. So Cody's only in one tier. The only possibility I can work with is I can get Punk and Prize, but that's about it at this point as far as the highest I can go. Because I don't think he. Oh no, he is in. Oh no, he is in Adventure. But sometimes it's just all about. It's posted, but you just gotta. It's posted from uh the top one is my goodness, because why am I drawing a blank all of a sudden? So the when you're looking at it, when you're scrolling up, the very first one will be Void, the next one will be Ignition, Prize, Adventure. I was only looking to see where Cody is, and Cody's only in Adventure tier, so which makes it kind of makes it kind of annoying, really, in that sense, because that relies me only the only way I'm getting him any stronger than the one from Eon is getting the highest tier and then hoping to get the number one card. But I guess do that and then to start doing a buttload of Survivor will probably be the best way of doing it. I see some of these cards and I immediately think of the slamming buddies from way back in the day. Um, it was a support. I'm just trying to remember what the support was. So that was that. I'm trying to remember if it was in that tier or if it was in this tier. I believe it was. It doesn't matter. Yeah, because that was the most recent thing I have, and I threw it into the performance center due to the fact that I tried to avoid hitting it at all because I was like, if I grabbed it and I started leveling it up, I was gonna be like, oh, I'm not gonna have any room. Well, yeah, eventually they were going to. Yeah, that was their go-to play. They do it with everything. So this was something that was actually interesting that happened to me when I hit prize tier. The very first time I hit free pack, when I hit prize, I immediately got a prize card, and I literally was like, I had to take a double take, go back in, and go, wait a minute, did I just like I thought it was like the bonus, and I just didn't get the other card, and then I double checked. I was like, oh, I was like, I have never ever had that happen. The moment I hit a new tier, is just like, oh, here you go. Oh yeah, it's powerful cards, definitely. That's why I say the two stack cards are there. They're worth it to have because you never know when you're going to need them because you don't know when if the game's going to decide to not give you that stat that you need. If it decides not to give you the guitar or the ladder or the universe or the table, what do you do then? Now you're kind of like you're sitting there going, what do I do? Now you got to rely on the two stat reward, regardless of how much better it would be to have the one stat. But it's you need to work with what you got. Okay, okay, I've won the consecutive games, so I'm good. Yeah, the only difference is that we didn't get an equipment to go with the rock. So if you have a mouthpiece, sure. For for the battle pass, and now you got the backstage stuff to apply. I was on two separate wavelengths with you on that. That was on me. Um, so yeah, now we got a backstage Elia, and it's like, oh, good. Now this is they're relying way too much on it, and that's why I said they need to up. There has to be a point where they have to up how much we're getting per week. It's not even the case of where you're looking at it and going, oh, this is what we're demanding it. It's more or less saying we kind of need it because we can't work with this. If the amount they're pushing out per week, and then whatever they're giving us normally for rewards, I mean, they're gonna have to step away. JCS. No, no, no. Until I've seen what everything looks like from this vantage point, because if it knocks all the Heyman, definitely, that's for sure. DiBiase, I don't know. Universe, I don't know. Supports for the last four. This current four. Cayman, I knew. I knew for a fact I had gotten him. DiBiase's in the void, so that can't happen yet. I didn't realize I was there. I technically already had that. DiBiase, no. The universe, yes. So I might as well look at everything else while I'm at it. Look at all that. Realizing now, I will look at all that later, because that's going to take way too long, and there's no need right now. And it's not like I'm running out of card room at the moment. I got 67 spots to work with. In this hand alone, I'm going to be at least 8 to 9 spots are going to get freed up. Sort of. At least 4. And then depending on how many Codys there are, we'll could add more to that. Big trouble, big trouble. Okay, Taker. Yon table. Ricky Starks is not bad of a card. No doubt about that. I mean, it's got to happen at some point, obviously, but that they got to give us like something. A bit new. Nice. I call that a big win because it could have been worse. Oof. Definitely didn't want to run into that. I can't even get the opportunity to think about using the super move to get the third win because I keep losing that second match. Oof. don't think I don't think I've done it yet. There we go. I'd say you're blitzing your way towards it. Not too much longer. Taker will be done. Properly pro'd, and we'll just see where he stacks up. Not that he's going to last really that long in the left arrow deck, but still, having him there is nice for that moment. Yeah. I was thinking in my head, watch this super move not even make a difference, that it's going to still cost me the match either way. And it didn't. That was literally what's running through my head was I was going to run into a card that was going to be at like 200K. And that was literally going to make me so mad to have that happen. Let's do this. That backfired. Really regretting it because I probably should have played Jacob first. Sammy second with the speed booster. Set the draft board 3 more times, and at least that'll be done. Then it just comes down to winning. I am really surprised that it has not come up to being a tag match yet for the females. double your satisfaction, and it gets you the win. Go figure. Oh no, no, no. It was, oh well, yeah, that could help me out too. But if I do, I've got the one in the performance center. I'm really focusing on that, the other one, because by the time tomorrow rolls around, I should have her done like around this time, because she was at 22 hours, but I've hit her for a couple matches tonight, so I'd say she's down to 20. So, but yeah, if I needed to do that, no doubt to go to go a little faster, yeah, because then I could just pick. I would try to find a 6-person matchup so I can get everybody worked on all at once. I was just like commenting on the fact that I was really shocked that I haven't gotten the tag match with the girls yet. It's very rare if I even lose with them. Because normally that happens more often than not. Is I think it's when I really need to work on the females. It ends up being, oh, it ends up turning around and going, yeah, we're not going to give you those tag matches. And when you really don't need it, and you're just kind of like, when it's just kind of just the ability or whatever it is that I'm working on, it gives it to you more often than not. And it's just, and I just sit there and I'm just like, really didn't need it, but it's given to me anyway. Like I think it was when I was working on Kyrie that happened. Ask and you shall receive. One more. At least I'm making some form of progress, because At least the quests are getting taken care of. For what that's worth. I mean, granted, I really don't need the Battle Pass quest really done right now, but I kind of had like this tiny inkling that like my opponent's charisma could not have been that high. Oh, just go across the board. $13, huh? Interesting. I may not have that many, but I am going to be getting to that point very, very soon. Sammy will be the first. Okay. A lot to work with. That's actually good because at this point I'm willing to do it. Yeah, Sammy should be my first one done. After that, what was that come to under? Once he's done, that should start a chain reaction for me. I mean, the fact that I got him so soon is pretty good. But having the Jacob, it's a pro, having the Rock, I'm on the verge of getting the second Rock, so that's gonna be for adventure. So that's gonna be another good card to have. Once I start really piling on for a campaign. I think I'm satisfied with Jacob, to be honest, because probably better that I get my mails first going, because then it gives me an open book on where I'm sitting on them, and then just be like, okay, now I can just focus solely on my females. Because I mean, I got Trish as well on the verge of being completed. It's just matches, priorities. So Cody for Boom, Undertaker just for the sake of it, and then everybody else just for to make my deck stronger. Eight more for him, and then he's out. And he's out of the deck. I probably can look at who's next on my list. I think probably just put that Ignition Ethan Page and just get him finished. And then I mean at worst case scenario after that, kind of just hoping that I start pulling the punks at higher tiers until I'm officially in adventure tier. This will work. Sami Zayn's stealing it for me. Wow. 2 in a row. I feel like I should be worried. Yeah, it would work out well. Did I get that win? Yeah. 8. But like I said, I prefer the males right off the bat because then I know where my females kind of either are lacking or just kind of stand up as far as compared to my males and just kind of go from there. I really should have played that Tiffy time card. I figured the loss was coming. Hmm. Well, unless they changed it. Because China is an up arrow. Hmm. Am I misremembering? We must consult the text. Prior to this tier, at least. She is a down arrow. Yeah. I stand corrected. Feels like she should be, but Mm-hmm. This is going to be where this is going to be the bloodbath now. Trying to get this last win. $76. All right. Girls starting good. Power match. Was going to say good. Still fine because she still got the win. Give me the other Trish and I'll be fine. It's not going to be a win. Oh no, it is. I was wrong. Mm-hmm. 2-1. I saw that coming. I kind of feel like if I don't get the first two matches being females, I'm kind of like walking into that. Yeah, I figured. Three more matches for him, or could be one more match in general for this. Come on. All right, that's good. One more female match would actually be fantastic. Like I said, would be. That probably was as close as I'm going to get. Oh. The speed booster would have been more than enough. That hurt to take. Come on. I mean, the most obvious thing I could do is just sandbag one of my cards just so I can get the win, but I got two options here. Just hope that it's not too rough. 300K, of course it's going to be. Of course. Oh, I mean, like, really sandbag. But I think I can do it without doing so, so. It's still the same situation. Oh, that's actually funny. That's over 400,000. There it is. Eh. Two voids and a ignition. I mean, the one void is fine because that's actually a fortification, but Steiner's not that great. Right, I get that on Trish, so I can't put that on him. But we can do this. Sounds about right. I don't know if it's gonna fix itself or not, but I think that's the telltale sign to wrap it up for the night. So thank you to everybody who stopped by to watch. I appreciate it. I should be on tomorrow, depending on what we're looking at to happen tomorrow. Will be up in the air. Um, as far as when I get my campaign videos up, I will post in the Discord to let people know. Until then, this is JOSHTHEJSYSTEM signing out. Take care, everyone, and have a good night.